Yeah, it's Creepy Doll Room.
I came into the right place.
See?
Oh, what?
See? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got haunted dolls.
You do.
Look up there.
Are they actually? Oh my gosh.
People think I'm weird, but
The things you see when you get off the main roads. Get off the main roads more, everyone. Oh, we're on. All right. Hey, everybody. Nick and Kim here dispatching from the community of Brevard, North Carolina. Say hi, Kim.
What's up, homies?
Kim's dressed warm. You can't really see. She's got I'm dressed warm. It is cold and chilly up here in the North Carolina mountains. It's the middle of December. We're almost in winter, technically. It's cold and windy, but it is sunny up here. You can see I even have my heated vest on. They didn't sponsor this video, but
They should have.
they should have. They were going, why are you in a little town in North Carolina? Because we've heard that Brevard is a wonderful place, so we wanted to do a dispatch from this. It's a tiny little mountain town tucked into the Appalachians. We've never actually been to Brevard, and we live in this state, and we thought it was time to show you a little bit about what North Carolinians think is a wonderful mountain town. We know that Brevard is a lovely place with waterfalls and hiking and white squirrels. We'll get to that. We've heard it's not affordable anymore. That doesn't surprise me. We'll get to the bottom of that too. We don't really have a plan. We're just gonna kind of explore today in Brevard, talk to some people, and wander around this beautiful downtown with shops and all kinds of other things that you see in little mountain towns in North Carolina. Brevard. Dispatch, here we go. And cut. Transylvania County, North Carolina, on a wonderful, sunny, freezing day. Oh my God, it was so cold. It's almost Christmas time down there, but there's no hustle and bustle. Come on now. It's a sleepy mountain town. For now. Right down there is Brevard. In case you don't know where it is, there it is on the map. It's a small little town, but it's growing. Population has about 8,000 people. Feels like a small mountain town, but there's a lot of tourists that come. There's a couple colleges in town, so there's some energy here. If you're thinking about moving here, coming here, what we're gonna see here is an example of what life is like up here in the North Carolina mountains. Just about all the little cities up here are gonna be very similar to what we're about to show you. It seems like every little mountain town up here had a manufacturing past. There were lumber mills all over these mountains. Brevard had the only mill in the country that made paper for cigarettes. Bet you didn't know that. And just like the other mountain towns up here, they put all that in the past and they've reinvented themselves around the outdoors and a place for arts and music. They have a little main street with some galleries, breweries, coffee shops, and some little restaurants. We'll get to all of that. The thing I like the most about it is Brevard's the only place in the world where you can find the elusive white squirrel. No joke. And we did a big white squirrel hunt. You're going to want to stick around for that part. It was an adventure, I tell you. Because of where we're located, Brevard's a gateway into the Smoky Mountains and the Blue Ridge Parkway. There's hiking, biking, fishing, waterfalls all over. I think I read there's 250 waterfalls nearby. So everyone knows about this area now, and people are coming here from all over the place with big budgets, and they're buying up all the housing. It seems like I hear that from everybody everywhere I go now. So the biggest thing on everybody's mind up here right now is all the growth. So this is kind of the average, an average street. The houses in Brevard have hit the average house almost $500,000, 470 grand for a house here now. All the people have come in and bought it all up. This is a typical, what you get for that. All stuff on this street is between 380 and 480, which is like a $3,300 a month mortgage. And that's before property taxes and insurance and all the other bills. So it's not really a place that people can move to when they're trying to, young families can't really afford to move here. If you have a pretty good remote job or two, you could probably make it happen. We talked to some people last night when we were out, and we were like, we need to talk to somebody who's local to give us the scoop on what it's like up here. And the guy was like, hardly anybody is local. Hardly anybody's been here their whole lives. A lot of the people are new. They've moved in, and you've heard that story before. But there's a lot of pride in the houses here. Everybody's house looks nice. I think in a town like this, they kind of self-regulate each other. So if your yard looks like shit or you're not doing your part, I'm sure you hear about it. But you'll be driving around down here and you'll see all these little funky houses. That guy's got a bike shop. I don't know if that's an active bike shop or just for him. It's very outdoors here, but there's a lot of that kind of stuff up here. This is certainly not a hidden gem. People around here say, the housing market's bleak. It's broken. Like 1% of houses are vacant. And house prices here have doubled since COVID. It's crazy. A lot of the people have come up here. A lot of the work from homers, the remote workers during COVID just totally came to Brevard and just wiped out a lot of the available housing. And so this is kind of the only type of stuff that you can get that's really affordable anymore. A lot of people didn't want to be in Asheville. We're only about a half hour from Asheville, so a lot of people were like, I'm getting the hell out of Asheville. It's become a liberal wasteland, and there's homeless people, and crime has gone up, and so they're moving over here to Brevard. And I'm going to kind of give you an idea right here, Kim, if you could stop. That little house right there, $215,000. Okay, before we get too far, just want to throw this out there. If you need a real estate agent because you're moving somewhere just like Johnson City, I can help. And if you don't know where you want to move, I have a new guide. It's called America's Best Places by Nick Johnson. Has a bunch of cities you've never heard of that we've been to. It's a great idea starter for where you can move. You can find out more on both of those by clicking the link in the description. Here we are on the campus of Brevard College. You've never heard of Brevard College. There's about 800 kids that go here. It's $50,000 a year to go to this school. That's part of the reason that people say kids have debt and they come out of school without a future. I'm not going to get into the pros and cons of a liberal arts education. The reason we're here is because of the white squirrels. Brevard is famous for white squirrels. Supposedly, they are in this general area here on campus. We've been driving around trying to find them, and we have not been able to do that. All right, so we're at Silvermont Park. This is another park in Brevard. We've been driving around trying to find a white squirrel. I don't think they're hard to miss. Oh, that's a gray one, damn it. You see one? All right, that lady over there said that they're out here. She saw one yesterday, but they hide. Well, that doesn't help. We're at another location. This is Franklin Park here in Brevard. This is another location where they think that they see the squirrels, the white squirrels. We haven't been able to find one so far, but Brevard is super famous for their white squirrels. They have a White Squirrel Research Institute where they apparently study and protect the white squirrels. Every winter, they have a Groundhog Day thing when the squirrel comes out and it decides if it's going to be winter or not. The town squirrel picks the Super Bowl winner. It is a big deal. You're probably wondering, and I'm pointing as if the squirrels are in the background, How did Brevard, North Carolina get white squirrels, Nick? Well, it goes back to 1940. There was a gentleman who had some white squirrels in his carnival truck, and he was driving around Florida. The truck overturned, the squirrels got out, some dude found him in his pecan grove and sent him up to his buddy up here in the mountains and said, maybe these white squirrels can live a beautiful life up in Brevard in the mountains. Well, that person let him out, and 80 years ago that happened, and now there are white squirrels supposedly all over town. It is cold up here. We're at another park here, and no squirrels. Believe me, I'm trying to do my best here. But if there's anybody that can find a squirrel, it's me. There's a woman over here. Oh, she's running from me. She thinks I'm filming her. I'm in selfie mode, lady. Good zoom. Kim has zoomed in on some nests. We got a couple squirrel nests. Maybe, should I go shake the tree? I thought maybe that was a squirrel, but that's just trash. Looks like there's one that was in there earlier. You probably can't afford it. It's so expensive. You had to move out like everybody else in America. The mortgage went up. So what's your theory, Kim?
I think it's way too windy and way too chilly for them. I wouldn't want to be out running around in this.
Squirrels care about wind?
This is when they snuggle down in their nest because they've been working so hard, and they snack and they wait for it to get warm to come back out.
We'll update you if we find them. And that is a cut. We're going to come back to the squirrel hunt in a bit. I think you're going to be happy with what happens the next morning.
I bet if they were black squirrels, ICE would arrest them.
Well, I don't think ICE has time to worry about these varmints, Mappy. They got their hands full with all the rule breakers from south of the border. And Africa. And the Middle East. And Asia.
I've seen all kinds of squirrels. The Chinese squirrels are the sneakiest. Somalian squirrels, they steal all the nuts. The Canadian squirrels are sissies. Rainbow squirrels, they're all but gone now. I wonder where they went.
Okay, let's go to the white squirrel shop. Let's get to the bottom of this white squirrel dilemma here and try to figure out what is going on here. They have a whole store just about the white squirrels. Oh my goodness. So where are we in this? Tell me about this store.
Okay, well, this is the White Squirrel Shop, and of course we've marketing the theme of the white squirrels, which we're so popular for. We have all sorts of white squirrel stuff. Socks, t-shirts, stuffies, Christmas ornaments, puzzles, just about anything you could want white squirrel we have in this shop. We have over 1,700 right now, so.
We drove around and we went to the college, we went to the parks. We have not seen one.
It can be kind of hit or miss. That you just have to catch them at the right time. People come in here and say, I've been coming to town for years and I've not seen one. So it's just, kind of like a unicorn.
And the places she told me to go were the same places that we looked. How do you feel about the way the country's going today? I'm putting you on the spot, Craig.
Political opinions. We're not supposed to be talking about politics, right, Jim? Okay.
No politics.
I have no opinion then on the way the country's going right now.
Okay.
None that I will express anyway.
Okay. God, the sun is so bright. Okay, home prices, folks, $695. Not affordable. Nice looking home. $535, not affordable. Nice looking home. $859, definitely not affordable. You can see where I'm going with this. 1.3 million. Oh my God, 1.6. $2 million is just getting worse. It's like a game show. You get what you pay for. It is a really nice mountain town with a wonderful vibe, centrally located, but man, you have to have some dough to live here now. So, weed is not legal in North Carolina by any stretch, but there's all these dispensaries in town. Up here, there's a lot of them. They're into that stuff. Breweries and pot. That's actually fake pot. What it is hemp infused, or they pull it off the plant before it's technically THC. They call it THCA. You see that all over the North Carolina mountains, little FA dispensaries with fake weed that gets you kind of high. Okay, so we're just kind of going down the street still, downtown Brevard. We're following the journey. People have been telling us, go talk to this person, go talk to this person. So we're doing that. We're getting to the bottom of what it's like to live here and the type of people that are in Brevard. There is no homeless people, no addicts, no junkies on this street. Stores closing. What? You are retired and this is your part-time, you said, grocery money.
I call it my grocery money.
Okay.
Since groceries are so expensive anymore. But I came from the coast of South Carolina 21 years ago. I raised my children in Brevard because I wanted a small town atmosphere and a community spirit, of which we have here. It's just, I call it my happy place. I'm originally from the Finger Lakes region of New York State, and the Four Seasons, I love it here. The people are wonderful here, and it truly is a great community.
How has it changed since you first came?
It's changed a lot in that, obviously, Brevard has become known on the map. I think mostly after COVID, when people realized that they could remote work and still have a lifestyle as far as raising their children, wanting a small town and a community. So it really, you could see the influx of people from COVID, for sure. But with that, honestly, these folks in this part of the country are willing and very accepting of people from different parts of the country. There's not a lot of prejudice. So it's been great to see people that love the arts, that come here for the music or to paint or to hike or to kayak. I mean, it's just kind of an interesting melting pot of people, and it continues to grow. And I always tell people, if they first move to Brevard, find something that you're passionate about and then plug in. So that way you're making contributions to the community, because it really is a community. You go, I teasingly say we have a local grocery store named Ingles, and I call it Mingles, because you get in there and you spend 25 minutes seeing everybody else and saying, hey, how are you? And people really do care about your family and what they're doing and how they're doing. So
What's one side of town, as a tourist outsider, that I wouldn't see, a bad part about living here that somebody passing through wouldn't see? A negative? Everything can't be perfect.
Well, I think there is a homeless population here. A lot of them live up in the forest in the summertime, so you may or may not see them. But there's enough woodlands here that the population can find a little spot, and seek refuge there. So that might be one thing. It's not major, but as any town in the South, that's homeless is growing just because of the temperatures.
We got a white squirrel magnet. Thank you. Everybody said we need to go into O.P. Taylor's and talk to the man himself, John Taylor. How has it changed here?
In the 90s, it was a dry city, and I owned the only restaurant in downtown Brevard, which was great for me. But things were falling apart. They were building the new Walmart shopping center. There was a recession in '88. Stores were closing. The Belk's department store moved out to the new shopping center, along with the sporting goods store and everything else. So downtown Brevard was dead. And unfortunately, that's when I bought this building. So we had to do something to get something going downtown. I tried to lease this building and nobody would lease it. So we opened O.P. Taylor's, and wow, the rest is history. One of the top 10 toy stores in the world, according to USA Today. We're really proud of that. We think that's kind of cool, So all kinds of fun stuff in here. This is zip string, man. It's really neat. It's a string. It's moving at 35 miles an hour. and it's just a loop.
Oh, jump with the Mabby sticker on the. Awesome.
Mad about Mad.
That's probably
Mad
gonna
about
be
it.
good. All right, we're gonna buy this one and show everybody some funny Mad Libs. There he goes, legendary John Taylor. That's just crazy that dudes are into Lego again. I guess it's better than staring at naked stuff.
I'm on Only Maps now. You should follow me and order me to do things for money.
What?
I need a new car, and you don't pay me enough. Men are really into naked maps like me because I'm sexy.
I did not know that was a thing. What is happening in this world?
I poured Jell-O on myself for $500. I'll send you my used toilet paper for $1,000. I'll even pretend to be a farm animal if that's what you're into. That costs a lot.
There's a lot of culture here that I've referenced. Brevard's just like most of the little small mountain towns up here in North Carolina. This is their big fancy venue. Ooh. People come from all over the South to listen to music at the famous Brevard Music Center. Music is a big deal up here in Brevard.
Bar in the USA.
What? Smallest bar in the USA.
The L and made it.
I have to go into the smallest bar in the USA. Does
Did
it?
you say so do I?
I already like these people already. All right, we're sitting at the smallest bar in the country here at the Saddle.
There, cowboy.
All right. I'm such a fan of this place already.
Around too.
Oh, hey.
We got Pilsner and Dunkel made right down the street.
Right in there, you didn't know.
I didn't know it. He had to buy it for himself.
I've been many times.
There's more art galleries. A lot of these North Carolina mountain towns have art galleries everywhere. And fudge and jewelry stores. There's a lot of that. Wine, shopping, bakery, and a diner. Rocky's Corner Market Diner. That is a classic Brevard place. We're gonna go in there and have a bite to eat. Ice cream. And a classic diner here, Rocky's. And I got Kim a banana split. There you go, Kim.
Looks like it's plastic.
Since this is hiking central, I decided, okay, I'll go for a walk on one of Brevard's famous trails, even though I normally don't enjoy hiking. But I did it for YouTube. I did it for you guys. It wasn't so bad. Sometimes a man just needs to be alone with his thoughts.
I know I'm probably gonna fall and then hurt myself, and then who's gonna drive this crazy train? Who's gonna do it? So we are out here on a hike in Brevard, North Carolina. It's my road dog behind me. Hey road dog, what's up?
All right, Bikes and Brews, is that what it's called?
Yes. Squatch.
Squatch Bikes and Brews. All right, you can get beer and get your bike fixed. A total Brevard thing. We got beers and bikes and super cool. This is like all of Brevard in one place. So how important is the outdoors? That's kind of the identity of this part of the state.
Yeah, I mean, the industry here before outdoor industry was paper, and that's long since gone. So that is, at least the way that we see it here in this shop, is kind of what holds this area together. It's why there are so many outdoor businesses. Anything from fishing, kayaking, cycling, hiking, climbing, it's all here. Mm-hmm. So it's super important.
The Campbell House, downtown Brevard. All right, so Scott and the good folks at the Campbell House in Brevard put us up. This is a little inn that they have here, just probably 2 blocks from downtown. And it's just a really cool, super old house. Look at this giant porch out here too. This is how the old houses are down the south. You can sit out here in your rocking chair, do the porch style like they did in the old days, where you can look out. Downtown is just right 2 blocks away. On a beautiful day here in Brevard, the sun's shining, it's about 40 degrees. Couldn't ask for a better day, late fall. All right, for dinner on night 1 in Brevard, we're gonna go to the Square Root. Here's what it looks like in the Square Root.
You always show me eating.
Nick got a burger, and of course a beer, because we're in brewery land. And Kim got a salad.
Beautiful.
Beautiful salad, Kim. How do you feel about your salad?
I'm pretty excited.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm up way before I wanted to be, because I got an inside tip that there were some white squirrels at a park, but you had to get down here at a certain time. So, as the investigative journalist that I am, I'm one more shot for the championship. Nate Mathusiak, here we go. And I found one. See it? Do you see it? Because I do. It's right there. He's right. Shh. See him? Yes, the investigative reporter that I am did my job, got up early, came down to the park to show you the elusive white squirrel. Come on, girl. Oh, hey, girl. There you are, pretty girl. A famous white Brevard squirrel on camera, and she is a beaut. Let that be a lesson to everybody out there about perseverance and never giving up and trying hard and going after your dreams and everything. I've been up since 5 a.m. with little sleep studying this, and I figured it out for you guys. The elusive white squirrel has been found. I like Brevard. It's a really cool mountain town. It's got a little bit of all the mountain towns that we found so far. It's got a little bit of hippie, little bit of outdoors, some funky. Of course, it's got a great music and beer scene and art scene. Everybody is really cool here. It's not as affordable as I hoped it would be, and I'm sure a lot of you are disappointed in that as well. But you can't have everything. I think you need to come up to the Brevard Mountains. I think you need to come up to the North Carolina mountains. I'm learning more about my own state every time I turn a corner up here. But as it goes, that is it. Nick dispatching from Brevard, North Carolina. Kim did not come down here. She's gonna be very disappointed that she missed the white squirrel. But the early bird gets the squirrel. And that is a cut. Okay, so we're now the most traveled channel in America. We've seen so many places and continue to get into the rest of America. If you're looking to move and you want help with the real estate agent or need ideas on where you can move, email me or click the link in the description. My video call consulting program might be perfect for you. I also have a new ebook. It's a comprehensive guide on the best and sometimes worst parts of the country that you can move to. We update that book all the time as we travel. The details for the consulting program and the ebook are in the description below. If you want Mappy merch, like t-shirts, stickers, and mugs, there's a link to my store in the description, or just click store at the top of the channel. You should think about joining as a channel member. click the link in the description or click on membership at the top of the page, or just scan this QR code on your screen. As a member, you'll get to see all the excerpts, Mappy bloopers, and uncensored content. There's even stuff I did back in college on there. I also do cameos. I can send your birthday wishes or hellos or whatever you want in a video message straight to your inbox. The link to my Cameo page is in the description. And finally, we have another channel that you should subscribe to. It's called Interviews Across America, where I upload all the uncut, complete interviews with real Americans from all walks of life. The link for that channel is in the description too, or just search for Interviews Across America. That's it. Thanks for watching.